Can you solve this MCAT chemistry question? Which of the following compounds has a pH less than 7.0 in a 0.1 molar aqueous solution? So essentially this question is asking us which of these compounds is acidic, right? Because we have our chart right here and 7 is like the midpoint, right? Anything from 0 to 7 is going to be considered acidic. Anything from 7 to 14 is going to be basic. And obviously right at 7, that's considered neutral. But this is asking less than 7, so the acidic side. So here's the trick that I have for this. I break down each of these into two components, right? These are all salts for the most part. So let me elaborate on what I mean exactly. So the first compound right here, we have Na plus and F minus, right? So I'm writing the first one as Na and then F. So now I'm making them into their respective acid or base. So for example, Na, we normally see it as NaOH. And for F, we normally see it as HF, right? Hydrofluoric acid. And this is sodium hydroxide. So check both of these. Are they strong or weak? Or are they both strong? Are they both weak? You know what I'm saying? So NaOH, this is a strong base, SB, right? And HF, hydrofluoric acid, is a weak acid. And so since our base is strong and our acid is weak, that means that this is going to have a pH that is basic. It's going to be above 7. So this is not going to be our answer. I will come back to B. For C, this is C6H5CO2. This is actually benzoic acid, but the ion of it. So benzoate, anion. And when this is, with the acid, when it's OH, benzoic acid, this is a weak acid. And we have Na, right? As we determined before, NaOH is a strong base. So this is also going to have a pH that is basic or above 7. So this is also not our answer. Now for the last one, NH4Cl. And we have NH4 and we have Cl. So Cl is going to be HCl. This is a strong acid. Now NH4, instead of making it to something like NH4OH, just make it into its respective base, which would just be NH3. And this is a weak base. So this one, since the acid is stronger than the base, this will be less than 7, which is acidic. So this is our answer. Now let's go back to B real quick. Why did I skip B? Just because this is not anything to break into different components. NH3 is like a weak base on its own. You can argue that it's neutral because it's technically amphoteric, but this one will definitely not have a pH less than 7. This is a way better answer. And so if you ever get confused, just ignore it and find one that actually matches the criteria, which we found with D, and that is our correct answer. Did you get this question right?